everybody is like coming up with like regulations
Hmm.
to mitigate the harm, etc., to ensure, there are guardrails in place. So I think the guardrails are critical to ensure that the humans remain in control and any
Yeah, that
negative
in
actions are
control is the
being,
important part, right?
yeah.
I listen to so many people sort of like hypothesize that AI is going to be the downfall of humanity, and something that always occurs to me is it's still just a piece of technology you can unplug, right? And
Yeah.
even more so, you kind of have to give it access to whatever you want it to mess around with. So some of our nuclear codes and stuff like that, an AI that you or I build isn't going to get access to the nuclear codes. It has no way of accessing that system. It would need a human to bridge that gap. And the human will just go, no, I'm not doing that. Right?
Yep. So it depends, that's where like how different. So Mustafa Suleiman in his book actually goes into this, the coming wave. So that was a fascinating book. So he talks about how AI should be regulated similar to different countries have like nuclear facilities, nuclear development activities. And then there is like an international atomic energy commission that manages the development of, heats used for like power generation, productive activities, and not for the creation of bombs or destructive activities, right? So there are these international bodies that moderate how countries develop, but how unlike nuclear power, the development of like AI is being done by like private enterprises and it's not done by the government. So then there should be like a body regulating the development of AI, like the way we control nuclear power, because the power is so big, what the AI could do, right, in the next coming decades. So i- we need to ensure that everybody who develops it the way, with the controls, because anybody could like use the technology and like tweak it. There were some videos of, people downloading llama and like doing it to try different things related to bomb or something, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
then like those, that's where the guardrails and like the restrictions on these open source models becomes critical.
Well, that's interesting. It, that idea of regulating private companies isn't always going over super well here in the US anyways, but I suppose it makes sense. Do you actually I guess believe that AI will be the doom of civilization in any particular way?
I think with the right guardrails, I think AI should make us more efficient. That so that there is this quote whenever I go to any of the events, conferences that people talk about is like, hey, I want AI to do my dishes and my laundry, not my work, not my job.
Yeah, right?
So I think with the right controls, I think AI would make our lives much more better. So that would be the goal, right? There are like different people, differently able people in the world with different challenges, right? Who'd want assistance, and AI could like solve for a lot of those problems which were very difficult to like solve for before, is what I would say.
That's true. What do you think about the Neuralink?